Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hornby Run Club video. This is a video that I am so excited to have the privilege to make. I'm going to tell you how I qualified for state and take you through my regional races and sectional races. So without further ado, let's just jump into the footage, starting with regionals on Monday. All right, we're here today at regionals. I'm doing my warm-up for the mile now. I have the mile and 2 mile today, so stay tuned to see how I do in both. All right, I am going to be doing a voiceover, starting first off with the regional mile race. Heading into this race, I was the second seed behind Jacob Sturm, the kid in the red jersey with the headband. I knew that our regional was going to be pretty easy to qualify through for the mile. I just wanted to make sure that nothing stupid happened, and that's why you can see I took the lead out here, and I actually ended up leading the first 3 laps of this race. I just wanted to make sure that it was fast enough that it didn't come down to a kick, and I just got out-kicked. So that first lap there was a 1:12, nothing too crazy, but I think the 4 seed was around a 5 flat, so I just wanted to go out at a little faster than 5 flat pace, make sure that just get in the top 4 and secure it right away. So that is how qualifying 2 sectionals works, is you just have to finish in the top 4 at regionals. And here, coming through the end of lap 2, you can see we're already in a pack of 3 out front. I'm still just leading it, just making sure we're not jogging this. I think we came through the 800 there in about I don't want to say 224, 225. So yeah, nothing too crazy, just making sure we're still getting after it. So yeah, it was pretty much just that group of 3 of us that whole time up front, and then the battle for 4th was behind. Coming here through the end of lap 3, still just the group of 3 of us. I'm still just pushing it a little bit to make sure I'm safe. I kind of figure I'm safe at this point. My coach told me that 4th place is pretty far back. Now, this last lap I really wanted to practice finishing strong with a good closing kick, because I knew at sectionals I was probably going to need to be able to close hard. So I'm still leading here with 300 to go. This is where Jacob, I think, takes over. Yep, there, the number 1 seed, Jacob, goes. I tried going with him, but this gap is just going to get slightly larger and larger throughout the last 200 meters. I just didn't... I knew that I was safe at this point, so I guess I didn't put in too much energy to go with him, but at the same time, I wanted to practice finishing strong, and maybe I should have tried going with him more. But yep, just 150 meters to go. I know I'm safe to qualify here. Just finish strong these last 100 meters, take one quick look back. See that 4th place is a ways back. And yeah, at this point, just securing that number 2 spot. The battle for 4th was actually pretty darn close in this race as they're coming through behind. So yeah, finish strong there. And there was the battle for 4th at Madison Country Day. Kid got it. Alright, I finished second in the mile, time of 4:49, so that advances me to sectionals. It was about what I wanted. Now I'm shaking out, warming up for the 2 mile, and yeah, I'm ranked number 1, so gonna try to just hang with the pack, go for the win. So yeah, I'll show you footage of the 2 mile.
Let's go, Jackson!
Alright, I'll do another quick little voiceover for the 2 mile here. I didn't get a ton of footage. As you can see, this is already the last lap. I was the number 1 seed going into this, and I just wanted to make sure I could qualify top 4. It was pretty light. I ended up actually winning it, so regional champion, which is awesome. And yeah, this is the cool mist afterwards. Just finished up the 2 mile, won with a time of 10:33. Yes, that is sweat dripping from me. But yeah, it was a perfect race. I sat until 2 laps left to go, kicked it in to win. And yeah, off to sectionals twice. Let's go. So the way that making it to state works in WIAA Wisconsin is at regionals you have to finish in the top 4 to make it to sectionals, and then at sectionals you have to make it in the top 4 as well to make it to state. And 4 regionals come together in 1 sectional. So regionals I've always been able to make it through pretty easy. As you can see in those clips, it was also pretty easy again senior year. And now I'm heading off to sectionals where, I need to finish in the top 4 again to make it to state. And I will be competing in the mile and 2 mile as well. All right, today is sectionals day. Today is the day I either make it to state for the first time in track or I go home again as a senior empty-handed. So I'm doing my warm-up for the mile right now. Just time to lock in and you'll see footage of the race, and all I can say now is let's do this. Heading into this mile race, I was obviously super nervous. This was my last chance as a senior to qualify for state. I knew that realistically I had an amazing chance in the mile. I probably didn't have a realistic chance to make it in the 2 mile, so I really wanted to prove myself here in this mile. It got off to a slow start, honestly, which is what I wanted it to be. Everyone around me, like the top 5, were all about 440-ish guys, so I knew that I had a great chance, but it was going to really come down to the end. The first lap went out slow. It was another 112, just like regionals. This lap 2, we picked it up a little bit. I actually got to the outside of the leader's shoulder right here. As you can see, I'm in the outside lane. I wanted to make sure that whenever someone decided to take it, that I was just there to go along. And here, this is lap 3. Now you can really see we spread out, and I decided to go with this Ozaki kid who's leading it here. He just decided to go for it right at the beginning of lap 3, and I wanted to make sure I was right there with him. And this lap 4, the third lap ended up being a 67, and this final lap here, I'm completely lactic right now. This is the final corner. I'm just completely going for it. But I kind of knew that 4th place was a ways back. I'm obviously in a lot of pain, but just finishing strong, I knew that I could do it, and this was my chance. And here I come down the finish line to finish strong and qualify for the first time ever to track state. Let's go. I made it to state in the mile. So excited. First time ever making it to state in track. Now I'm warming up for the 2 mile. I'll probably talk about this more later, but I'm so ecstatic. Words can't really express how much making it to state for the first time means to me. But yeah, right now just gonna lock in and let's see what I can do in the 2 mile. My goal for the 2 mile was to stick with the leaders for as long as I could. The first mile ended up being 5:08, which is faster than I've ever gone out before for a 2 mile. So I was able to hang with the leaders through a mile. As you'll see coming up, this is lap 3, and I'm still hanging in there. We're all single file, just strung out. It was a pretty fast pace for a sectional race. It was a little faster than what I was anticipating. I just wanted to try hanging in there with them. This is lap 4. My PR coming into this was a 10:33, which I ran at regionals. And I was going to try to break my coach's record of 10:24 was my goal for this race. And with a first mile of 5:08, that was definitely possible. But you can see here in lap 5, this is where I started falling off.
Fifth place, John
wasn't quite
Poole
able
of
to
St.
hold
Mary
the fast
Springs
pace
with a jump of
that big
20
group
20
was
feet,
setting,
48.5
and once I
inches.
fell off, I definitely could just feel
Qualifying for
how
state.
tired, especially from the mile
Fourth place,
before
Carson
that day,
Redmond of
just how
Parkview
tired my
with a
body
jump of
was.
20 feet,
I still
7
wanted to
inches.
definitely go for a PR, and as you can
Third
see
place.
right here, I ended up doing so with 10:28, which I'm still super proud of.
As you can see, I finished in 3rd place in the mile at sectionals. The 2 mile didn't go quite as well. I finished in 7th. I just wasn't able to hang on to that top pack. But I was so excited. It's what I've been working for my whole high school career, to make it to state. So I'm so excited to just have the opportunity to finally go to state my senior year. I'm actually about to do a run right now to prepare for states, and I'm filming this afterwards. So yeah, now I am going to be going on a run. Okay, I just want to end the video off by saying thank you for watching. It's a dream come true of mine to be able to go to the state track and field meet, and I'm sure that I'll do another YouTube video vlog on that as well. So stay tuned to watch that. And I also want to try to do a documentary of my whole senior year of running. So stay tuned. I'll try to keep making these videos. And yeah, just thank you for watching.